I am literally coming and going from London in the space of this 1 week. Rehearsals for me were actually way shorter than we thought. I'm a bit gutted about certain aspects of it. I'm getting up at midnight to do a night shoot. Oh my god. I need water. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm doing another video where I'm documenting my life as a struggling actress. I absolutely loved doing the first video because I feel like even though obviously I've documented my acting life in terms of university, it's so important to share with you guys the experiences of life after graduating, because I feel like some of you as well that actually have subscribed to my channel or have commented before are people who have either been like 2 years below me or the year below, not in age but in literal like university years, and I feel like it might be useful to see what I'm getting up to post uni, and also just a reminder to even people that don't know who I am. The end of uni does not mean the end of your acting journey. It's really important to kind of showcase that in any way I can. Like, no, I'm not booking feature films, I'm not on Netflix, I've not got this huge project coming up, but I have things going on. I am acting, I am bettering my showreel, bettering myself, bettering my craft. No matter how big, no matter how small, acting is acting at the end of the day. And if you're doing something, applying, auditioning, whatever it is, like, I'm proud of you guys in any capacity it is, because I know how hard it is, and I'm really excited to document this next chapter, because I started one of these projects in the first My Life as a Struggling Actress video where I was auditioning to be in this short film that was going to be filming in London. And for the people that saw that I did a music video in the first video, I also wanted to include the fact that she then called me back for another thing. So 2 exciting things. I also have auditions. I feel like it's always important to include auditions in these videos because that is part of the struggling actress journey. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, this is the week that I'm going to London for my first short film since graduation, which is just so exciting beyond belief. I've had so many calls with this director, as you've probably seen in the previous video, and I've had calls since. We've had calls and stuff where we've been like doing the lines, analysing the characters, analysing the themes, analysing the relationship. It's been really complicated in the sense of I am literally coming and going from London in the space of this 1 week, because he told me he wanted me Monday and Tuesday, which meant I had to book off of work. Once I booked it off of work, he then said that those 2 days of the rehearsals and the filming was going to be on Friday and Saturday, which meant that I was too late to book off of work, so I'm going to have to be in London Monday, Tuesday, back home Wednesday, Thursday, back in London for Friday, Saturday. So technically I only need to be in London for 2 nights. I need to be there Monday night for the Monday and Tuesday filming and Friday night for the Friday and Saturday filming, but I wanted to extend the trip either end because obviously I want to spend time with my friend, and she has literally saved me so much. This has been like such last minute planning. I feel like so grateful as well because it's literally her family home. I'd also spent so much money too on the 2 separate train tickets, so I couldn't afford to like stay anywhere basically. And yeah, she's really saved my life, so shout out to Lily Rose, I love you girl. I don't know if I'm wearing eye contacts, glasses, what outfits I'm wearing, because I got very much like boss bitch badass vibes from my character, and he definitely says that that's somewhere like he intends to see my character going. So I don't know if the outfit that I'm planning to wear for the rehearsals is like too much there, because obviously with the character development he says as much as like internally, you know, I'm taking control of situations, I know what I want, I don't want the exterior to like skip ahead, if that makes any sort of sense. I was thinking of wearing this like bandeau leopard print top, black jeans and black boots, because he briefly mentioned black boots, but I'm gonna wear it for the actual rehearsals and do a full face of makeup, and then he can either say actually no makeup, actually this, actually that, whatever, and then if there's new outfits I need, then I can try and get it on the Wednesday and Thursday in between when I'm back home. Don't know how successful that's going to be though. And to be honest, like, even though I'm completely comfortable not wearing any makeup and stuff for the film, I just want to have a full face of makeup when I meet everybody for the first time. My own confidence to be like, this is my potential, but you're not going to get this on the day. So yeah, aside from the expense of the 2 separate train tickets, the stress in organising said trip, it's happening. I'm ready. Bags are packed. Shit's getting started. Shit's getting real. Let's go.
Nice to meet you.
You're so cute. This is my outfit. This leopard print, my necklaces, this tied. I've got my chunky boots on. This is a better shot, I realise. I need to, I don't know, leave like that. Okay, so my character comes in at the end, which meant rehearsals for me were actually way shorter than we thought, and it turns out I only needed to be in for Monday rehearsals and not Tuesday. So for the Monday, once I was sorted with my stuff, I was then filling in for someone who couldn't make it and could only make it for the next day. So I was kind of doing her blocking. We were filming it so we could put it into the WhatsApp group chat so she knew what to do when she came in Tuesday. But that meant that I only had this Monday where I got to meet everybody. Originally, I was kind of gutted that I had to book 2 days off of work instead of 1, but in hindsight, I was so glad I had that extra day now because I got to just chill with Lady Rose, have some quality time, and it meant I got to actually chill before work the next day. Hi, Diggy. Hi guys, so a little debrief. Obviously I was a bit gutted because like I came all that way to London and it turns out the rehearsal was literally just like timing me crossing the road, and I was like, oh man, like I could have saved myself a train ticket, I could have saved myself the stress, I could have blah blah blah. But he was really kind and said he's going to reimburse me for my train tickets. So as much as it's like, oh, like traveling's kind of long, I was like, oh my god, I'm so grateful for that. Because as soon as I did my rehearsal and I realised it was literally just me crossing the road, and then he was like, okay, you're wrapped. Well, not wrapped, but like rehearsal wrapped. I was like, oh. Oh shit. I'm also so glad that I got to meet everybody as well before the filming, because it just makes the anxiety like a bit less strong. I had so much anxiety when I was actually in the van. I say in the van. Ellie Rose's mum very kindly dropped me off at my rehearsals, so I had their moral support. But I was in that van and I was like, I'm panicking, and I was like, why am I panicking? I've rang this guy, like I'm chill. Apart from that, literally as soon as I stepped out of the van, I was like, hey. What he has said about my outfit, he wants me to wear glasses with minimal makeup. I had to get some black flared leggings. I did that today. Oh, also, everyone was really kind. When I met everyone, we just sat down at a table read and then we got on it. So weird. Okay, so this was the actual filming day, and when I got to set, I met way more people, including the crew. I met like a couple people on the rehearsal day, but obviously, like I told you guys, they only wanted me there for the Monday, which meant all the other people that I didn't get to meet came for the Tuesday. But when I got there, they basically just wanted to look at my outfit because I was wearing this blue vest top and these black flared leggings that he wanted me to buy. And they were basically just analysing whether the glasses did in fact work because they wanted to age me up. I always thought eye contacts and more makeup would age me up, but they felt like glasses did.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a wrap!
I don't have the cereal bar anymore. I don't have the I am back from London now, and I wanted to give you guys a little breakdown of my experience because I'm not gonna lie, like I am a bit gutted about certain aspects of it. I loved the cast, everyone was so lovely, it felt like such a professional set. It was really surreal to be there and have like so many people on camera. There were so many layers to the crew, which I feel like I haven't experienced before, because all the other short films I've done have been like 5 people and they kind of like interchange, but each person on set had like a specific role, and it was just really cool. But as you guys know, I don't really know how to explain this, but basically when I signed up for the role, it says that I'm a lead. And I remember when I was calling him, I was kind of confused because I was like, oh, how come like I'm a lead when I come in at the end? And he basically said that it will be a lead role. At the end, I come in and it's supposed to like obviously leave a little like, ooh, for the audience, like who is she? What's her backstory? And if it became a feature film or a limited series, then I would continue. We'd be like the main duo together. So even though I wasn't necessarily like a lead for the short film, I am gonna be a lead. Again, I don't know if that makes any sense. I come in at the end. It's like a 1 to 2 minute scene that we'd analysed, practiced over and over again, just trying to like cement in. And obviously like I learnt the lines, I practiced it. We had like an hour and a half long call trying to organise the lines, everything. So when it actually came to the shoot, he had so much going on. He was trying to balance like all of these different actors. They had such like a weird schedule of the day because they'd just been like filming in the morning, and there was just like so many factors, and basically he just kept forgetting the lines and he couldn't get the lines right. And then we tried doing improv instead, but then I was like, this isn't going to work because we're filming one perspective at a time, so whatever he improvs, whatever I reply with, I'm gonna have to say like the exact same thing again for like the other person's angle, especially because we were fighting against the lighting. It was getting darker and darker outside, so it was a bit of a stress, bit of a rush. And basically after some back and forth, he decided that he was just going to cut it to 2 lines each, and I was so gutted, but like I didn't show that on my face, I don't think. Anyway, we've had a call since, which I'll tell you guys about. I was just really upset because I was like, man, that would have been so sick. And I felt the stress as well that this trip involved, combined with like rehearsals. It was supposed to be 2 days but ended up being 1, and I wasn't actually needed. I was only needed for like 5 minutes, which could have been done on the day, because also on the day of actual filming, he was like redirecting my blocking. So obviously then we had the whole cast, and the blocking was like different because we had everybody there and the timing of this car. Basically, Monday and Tuesday were like made redundant. Like there was no point. It's weird because it's like I don't want to sound negative. Like I'm so glad that it happened because I got to meet everybody. He's rang me since to discuss the poster, but he was really apologetic over that whole situation as well, and said like, honestly, Jaylan, watching it back and then seeing us only seeing the 2 lines, he's like, it makes you realize that that's all you needed. If it ended up being like this whole scene and this whole spiel, it takes away from the mystery of your character and the mystery of our dynamic. So I feel a lot better about it now if he's already seen the edit. This is the thing as well, is like I know he would never disrespect me as an actor. Like he was always just very, very kind about me as an actor and as an individual, and he was very adamant on wanting me to continue if this does become a feature film, if this does become limited series, whatever. He was so grateful for my attitude that day and how helpful I was on set. It's all worked out for the better. I think I was just sad because I was so tired. It was the last day of me being in London. Also, I was on the side of this damn road thinking, oh my god, all my lines have been cut, and this van went past and started beeping and went, turn around. So I turn around just to be like, what the hell? And then we're like, Mia Khalifa. It's something about me being hot. Mia Khalifa vibes. I don't remember because it's been so long. I was like, this is literally my last straw. It's all part of the experience. Guys, it's dark in my bedroom and it's dark outside because I'm going to sleep at 7 p.m. because I have to be up at midnight. I'm getting up at midnight to do a night shoot. So the girl that I met through the music video, she has actually said to me that she wants me back for another project she's working on, and I'm a featured extra in this short film that her and some other people are doing. I am very excited for this. I'm going to try and put myself to sleep, wake up at midnight, drive 40 minutes to the location and film. So I have to start at 2 a.m. It could finish at 7 or 9 a.m. or it could be up to 12 hours, which is what it says on the contract. So wish me luck. I really hope I get up okay at midnight. I think I will, because I'm the type of person that when I know I've got to be somewhere, like alarm wise, I'm like, damn, unless it's work, because it's like I always make it on time. I also had to take my acrylic nails off. RIP to those gorgeous acrylic leopard print nails. I'll put an overlay on here just to remember them. But yeah, I have to take my nail varnish off because I have to be very natural, leave my hair natural, wear no makeup. Anyway, I'm already rambling. I'll see you guys in the morning. This is the hardest thing ever, waking up in the dark. It's also so weird, like it feels so lonely. I don't know how my brothers do this, like their whole lives they just live in the dark. Face mask is officially on, or kind of. They're always too big for my face. I've just done my makeup very lightly. I've put on some light concealer, and I've also put these earrings in because I don't think I can get away with any big earrings. Oh, my mum's left me a note. She's left me notes around the house. It's so sweet because obviously she can't like see me off or anything. I'm off, guys. Oh my god. First and foremost, beyond the awful Primark dresses that we were told repeatedly we weren't allowed to cinch, which I thought was so funny because all of us girls were trying to find a way to make sure that our figures look good, but I gave up very quickly when I realised this was not going to work. So this set was beautiful. This was a stunning location that they found. If you guys can see the whole vibe, the stone, the bar door, and the way that they created the well, like the set design was amazing. I can't believe she found this vision as well from these dresses alone. It was really funny because she said when she went to check out, someone asked her if they were bridesmaids dresses and just like, what the heck? In terms of the special effects makeup, I've never worked with anything like this, which is why it was such a good experience combined with it being a night shoot. They had loads of like snacks and stuff for us if we wanted to in like the library area. We could have like biscuits and like chocolate and stuff that they'd all just like individually brought in. But yeah, the special effects makeup was so cool. Like the timing of me like slitting the throat and then the blood capsule in her mouth, like it was so cool. All in all, everyone was so lovely and so tired, and I hope they all rested very, very well. I think we wrapped between 8 and 9 a.m. I honestly can't remember. I feel like I'm suffering from memory loss from this night. Hey guys, today's kind of a random itty bitty type day because I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done, but it's all like loads of short things that are like a couple lines here and there. I have just accumulated so many things in my drafts recently because I literally use all these websites like my social media now. I just like scroll, apply, scroll, apply, scroll, apply, which means that I have accumulated some drafts of things that need pre-screen auditions. So I am now going to be auditioning for a couple of those things, and I just figured I have a day where I can put a full face of makeup on and get that stuff done. Before my first audition as a mean girl, I had to introduce myself. My name is Jaylan Gulbacher. I'm 23 years old and I also have passed my driving test. I have 3 years of training. My name is Jaylan Gulbacher. I'm 23 years old. My name is Jaylan Gulbacher. I'm 23 years old. Passed my driving test so I can travel to and from. I need water. fucking mind. You're just too much. Fuck. Everything. All the time. Why do you always control everything? Why do you feel the need to always control everything? Why do you need? Why do you always feel the need to control everything that we do? Honestly, center of attention all the time, everywhere. Why do you always feel the need to control everything we do? Honestly. This next one was for another short film, but there were only 2 lines and it was just me basically hating my outfit. For the final one, I had to introduce myself. It was supposed to be for a music video, but it turns out the only file they accepted was audio, so this was a waste of my time. My name is Jaylan. I'm 23 years old, and I graduated from university. My name is Jaylan. I'm half Turkish. My name is Jaylan. I'm 23 years old. I'm half Turkish. Since then, I've completed numerous amount of etc. And the last music video I did was actually in March, so I'm very familiar with doing music videos very recently. I've also been since graduating, and thank you so much for your consideration. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited for the next video, and there will be plenty more struggling actress videos to come. If these videos have been entertaining or useful for you guys at any point, then thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for engaging, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one for this new series, which has been so fun.